Yeah, I kind of like Star Wars. Welcome to the Daily Neitz, daily look at classic films, modern cinema, and the world of professional wrestling. And today we're talking about Star Wars. You know it. You've seen it. It is statistically impossible that you haven't at least seen a scene from Star Wars. It's Star Wars. It's Star Wars. So I'm not going to go through the plot of this because it's Star Wars. I'm not going to go through why it's great because it's Star Wars. I'm not even going to complain too much about the special editions because you know what? They came out in like 97. I was 7 years old. Those are the only editions I really know. And it doesn't even matter because it's Star Wars. But what I want to talk about... What? Oh, it's fine. But what I want to talk about is... I want to address the issue that this isn't my video for May the 4th. Why is it not the video for May the 4th, you ask? I'm poor at planning things, but the other reason is, this weekend is Father's Day. And Star Wars holds a place in my heart with my dad. As I said, when the special editions came out in 97, I think, they were pre-released in theaters, and my dad took me to see every single one of them. And then in 99, when Episode 1 came out, my dad was with me. 3 years later, Episode 2, same story. Episode 3, same thing. Growing up from being just a wee little lad to like a teenager, kind of wanted to go on a date. Like I still was with my dad seeing Star Wars. I've seen every single one in theaters with him except Force Awakens, and that kind of sucks. But like I will never I will never watch a Star Wars movie without thinking of my dad, and just how much we enjoyed seeing them together. And even when they were bad in the prequels, how much we enjoyed making fun of them together. And it's a way that we bonded. It's something that we did when I was young. And I love my dad, and I love that we got to go do that, and it was awesome. But yeah, I guess more about... I'm not going to get too sappy. Movie itself, I got lucky. I borrowed it from the library, like I do almost every movie I watch for this. And the DVD came with the Blu-ray version, so I got to see it in Blu-ray for the first time. So it's probably the highest definition I've seen it since 97. And this movie is really pretty. It is, you know it, I know it, it's Star Wars. It's pretty, and it's dumb. The dialogue is terrible in most scenes in this movie. It's really bad. I still cringe every time when Luke is in the trash compactor and he's yelling, "3PO, where could he be?" And he says that line 3 times, and it's awful, and it's the same exact time, it just repeats 3 times, and it's bad, and I still love this movie. There's just something about Star Wars that is appealing and charming, and it's dumb, and we know it's dumb, but it just appeals to our inner selves, our children inside. Like, I was 7 when I first saw this movie, and growing up, I was in the Star Wars club in middle school, which was like the last period of every Wednesday or whatever. We would go into one room and watch Star Wars. And then like through high school, the prequels were coming out through middle school and high school, and I kind of didn't watch it too much. I didn't like rewatch it in college until like relatively recently. Cody and I last year went back through and watched all of them except Episode 1. We did the machete order.
I hadn't seen all of them.
You don't have to admit that. She hadn't seen all of them. So I made her see all of them.
I own them all, but I hadn't seen them.
Yeah, right. But we went through 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, which is a really interesting way to watch them. But I think you could just forget the prequels. I don't think the prequels are necessary. And knowing the prequels makes the first one make no sense. Some of the exposition with Obi-Wan and Luke in the cave, it's like... Yeah, no, you're wrong. Like, something about this doesn't make sense because Anakin and all this stuff, but then it doesn't matter. The prequels don't matter. This movie is great. It's the one of the 6 that actually stands alone and you can watch without needing to see the prior movies or feeling like you need to watch the next one. It stands on its own. I said 6, 7. Ooh, it's a weird world we're living in. 7 Star Wars movies.
The 8th one's in production.
8th one's in production. Well, 9th one, technically. Rogue One. But, I might as well talk about the 7th while I'm here. Yes, the 7th is a rehash of A New Hope. Yes, I really, really liked Force Awakens. And I didn't care that it was a rehash of it because It was better than sitting through Senate meetings and Hayden Christensen's attempt at reading George Lucas's attempt at human dialogue. So I really enjoyed Force Awakens, but nothing's gonna top The New Hope. It's fantastic and it's fun and it brings me back to childhood, and I think it does that for everybody. It's Star Wars, man. It's Star Wars. Speaking of childhood, tomorrow Cody and I are going to be talking about another movie aimed for children and furries, Zootopia. But until tomorrow, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment section below. Tell me your story of the first time you saw Star Wars, because everyone's got a story about that, right? You can also follow me on Twitter at Neitz. And until tomorrow, bye.